This is a piece of mat board. You can see here where somebody made a crease in it. I'm gonna cut this with a scissor, and then I will have two pieces. And you can see this really nice texture on it. Really good for making drawings and doing charcoal work. This assignment, you're gonna be drawing water. Depending on the time of day and whether there are clouds overhead reflecting on the water. See those clouds? They're reflecting on the water. You can see this is a watercolor painting of a boat sitting at anchor in the water. Notice how the watercolor is used. Depending on how deep the water is, you get different qualities, depending on how clear the water is as well. When I'm drawing, I'm looking at the gesture of the water, the ripples. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking at the gesture of the ripples. And where are they going? And they're all changing. There's a lot of variety there. So as I'm drawing, I'm looking at the picture, and I'm being gestural because that's what's going on here. And as you see, I've got my background in there, I got my mountains in the background, and I have my clouds. I'm starting to build my clouds as well. So here I'm looking at this picture, and I'm putting in the boat into my composition with the water, mixing two different images together to give me a sense of space and place. So I've drawn a boat here. The ripples of the water are coming this way, and I'm working with my source material here, which is the boat. Now, I'm looking at my source material, and I'm using the end of the edge of my pencil to draw in the lights and darks of my ripples. And I keep referring back to my original imagery. Here are clouds. I look at my boat and I look at the clouds. Now I further darken things up, right? And I keep adding stuff here to accentuate. Now I take my eraser and I can come into here and I can smudge. So I keep going back in. I keep coming back with my eraser, and I can erase stuff in here as well. Right? Keep coming in. Use my finger to smudge. You don't like certain things, get rid of them. Now, I was using an H pencil. Now I'm using a 2B pencil, which is softer. And I'm going to go back in. As you see, keep adding. Keep going back into it. And you're looking at your source material constantly because you don't want to get lost, right? You want it to look like something. You can use a pencil eraser too, which is a little more precise maybe than the other eraser. So you're referencing this thing, and this is the shadow of the boat, right? So now you have what looks like water receding into the distance and a boat on the water. So what you want to do is you want to keep going back into it with your eraser and defining your waves. You can take your pencil, and using the side of it, you can fill in areas that you feel could use it, right? Because now you have a sense of water. You understand water. Keep going back into it. You can smudge your paper using your hand here. Smudge it using your hand. Right? Change the value on there. Right? Use your fingers. Your finger dirty. Yes, it's a good thing. Go back into it, the eraser. Yes, look at that.